You can adapt any story to become a sensory story. All it needs is a little bit of imagination, a little bit of research and sourcing materials to bring the story to life. Now, we've chosen this book. It's called Toddle Waddle, and it's got very, very clear pictures. It's got different animals in it and different sounds. And so quite important, really, that we actually keep the sounds going through the book. It develops its own pace, rhythm and routine. And pace and rhythm and routine are what our children like to have happen. And this switch marks the start of the story. So if Anne activates the switch.
Today we're going to read Toddle Waddle. Are you ready?
So it's a cueing in activity for the child ready for the story. Allow the child to explore the object, have a little play one at a time with what we're actually going to be using to tell the story. Tessie Toddle. And here comes her friend. Waddle, the duck. So not having too many objects is quite a critical thing. Let the child get used to the objects that are here. Look, we've got flip-flops. Flip-flop.
So just using, it's quite key to use real objects and everyday objects, so it actually creates sort of the actual sound, so you've got an auditory process for them as well as sort of visual. And develop those, but allowing time and sometimes removing some of the other objects, so there's just these ones that they're exploring, creates so they're able to follow the story, but you're able to use lots of different repetition
and build up a rhythm. So flip flop, flip flop, flip flop, flip flop, toddle waddle, toddle waddle, flip flop, flip flop, flip flop, flip flop, toddle waddle, toddle waddle.
Sensory stories are ideally delivered on a one-to-one basis initially to enable the child to actually manage that routine and repetition and have some idea of how the story is going to develop before involving them within a class activity maybe. And it's important to keep objects, everyday objects, simple objects that are recognisable to the child. I think it's key to develop that independence in terms of children being able to read independently in their own way, but also to have those skills that they can interact with their brothers and sisters and develop those skills together, so it becomes a group activity as well as an individual one.